Hello, everybody. I'm MasterCode, your ace analyst, and today we'll be looking at a Trivial Pursuit. Yes, a rather unique episode primarily revolving around Pinkie and Twilight. Yes, thank you, Judge. As they and other citizens of Ponyville compete in the Trivia Trot.
Thank you, Caboose.
Where'd you get that thing anyway? Hey. Moving on. So, on the surface, the episode's premise seems rather mundane, revolving around the activity of a trivia contest. I had a similar reaction to testing 1, 2, 3 initially, thinking there wouldn't be much out of an episode about studying. But in the end, that episode was surprisingly interesting, expanding upon the lore of the Wonderbolt, establishing the EUP, along with the relatable struggles of learning, and some good comedy made it a highly enjoyable episode. As for Trivial Pursuit, it did have a similar plot centered around a basic activity. Did it do as well as testing 1, 2, 3? Not quite, but we'll get to that. So, in normal Twilight fashion, the mayor is obsessed about preparing for the trivia contest, or as Spike put it,
this is a whole new level of Twilighting, isn't it?
Near the end of the series, it was becoming more difficult to put a new spin on the over-anxious Twilight gimmick, and I have to say, it is absolutely glorious.
I don't think I can coach Pinkie well enough for us to get my 3-peat. You'll have to let me help. Sure. Just when we're finally back in the game. Why, that sounds perfect, Pinkie, but bananas!
Yet at the same time, we are kind of sacrificing Twilight's character progression for the sake of humor. Maybe in an earlier season this wouldn't have bothered me as much, but for a mayor who's about to become the ruler of all Equestria soon, and she's getting frazzled over a trivia game, not the best characterization for her. Among the many residents attending, apparently Sunburst is also taking part. This guy was actually a welcome addition to the episode. Normally he's a reserved, somewhat skittish fellow, but here I love his character direction, making him a smug, cocky show-off who thinks he's the smartest historian ever. He is so much fun.
And I hope you realize I have the highest percentage of correct answers, and I aim to keep it that way. But don't worry, I can pick up the slack.
What?
A smug, cocky show-off? You can relate. Oh, why, thank you. Funny. So apparently partners are also chosen by random, and instead of names, ponies just enter by drawing their cutie marks. Seems like that could lead to some confusion. Okay, our first team is some pony with 3 apples on their butt, and some pony with what appears to be 3 butterflies on their butt. Okay, Fluttershy and Applejack. Next team, we have Stump Pony with a stylized version of the Angry Sun from Super Mario Brothers, and 3 floating sperm on their butt. Oh, sorry, I had it upside down. That's 3 balloons on their butt. Awkward. So, after Pinkie is chosen to be Twilight's partner, much to her chagrin, we get more obsessive Twilight.
Spike! This has nothing to do with being the princess of friendship, and this is not just a game.
This is Sparta!
Twilight had prepared for everything except for a manic pink party mare, and the judgmental princess of friendship has predetermined that Pinkie will cause them to fail. Ah yes, such traits you will want your future ruler to have. Pinkie admittedly does not help the situation either. I will say it is hard to write the bubbly, exuberant mare as funny and entertaining and not come off as annoying. Done right, like in Last Laugh, Pinkie is her usual weird and silly self, but can come down to earth when things are serious and can use her out-of-the-box thinking and odd personality to help somebody else. Here she's also her usual weird and silly self, but is just played off as just a forced contrast to Twilight, distracting her constantly with their shenanigans and annoying Sparkle Butt along with the audience. Now onto the trivia contest itself, and honestly this is one of the reasons which makes the episode kind of fun. As the audience, you're meant to shout back at the TV, answering the questions, quizzing the fans on their knowledge of MLP. It's a simple but great way to get your audience to not just enjoy the show but also interact with it. Where things go downhill, however, is in the second round, where Twilight tries to win not through brain power, but through technicalities in trying to get every pony either disqualified or lose points. So, rather than using honesty, knowledge, and grace to accomplish a task, she uses manipulation and trickery in order to one-up others. More great lessons from our princess of friendship, every pony. She even gets her own partner disqualified on purpose.
What an asshole!
Though I do like how Pinkie calls out Twilight on her selfishness, rightfully deserved. But the two eventually make up, and we end the episode with Derby locked out of the establishment. A Trivial Pursuit has some interesting and fun ideas, but they're held back with not the best of characterization, along with other distracting negative elements. There are worse episodes, so I'd say it's a middle-of-the-road okay episode. Had there not been so many frazzled or crazy Twilight moments, I'd say this episode would have been just completely forgetful. Well, that's it for today, guys. Until next time, MC out!